Hello gamers and welcome back to another episode of Solo Spelunking, and tonight I'm back at the gaming table and I will continue my Bat of Fallcrest series because actually I was not happy how the last series or the last episode went because I actually sucked pretty much, so the bet didn't feel heroic at all because I had such terrible luck rolling the dice. So I couldn't let that stand. I want to get back to the gaming table, continue the story, and hopefully it'll go better this time because I will make some rules changes. So I'm still using Sharpmountain Solo by John Fredericks from Sharpmountain Games, and he has updated it quite a bit. And one of the options in the latest version is that instead of hit points, you can take a certain number of hits, and every successful attack deals 1 hit or 1 point of damage, and critical hits, which is a total of 11 plus, they deal 2 points of damage. And hero characters, they start with 5 HP. And I'm going to use this rule together with the following rules, which are basically rules as written, so no more opposed rolls. So I will just use my combat rating, and if I get my combat rating or higher, I score a hit, and if I get an 11 or 12, I even score a crit. And what I will rule is, for the cinematic aspect, that unskilled characters, that means characters that have a skill value of 8, which is the default if you don't have a skill, unskilled characters, they can't score critical hits, period. So even if a thug with skill 8 rolls a 12, it'll still only be 1 point of damage to the bat, because the bat is heroic and the thug is unskilled. And also, what I didn't take into account, but I will this time for the heroic aspect, the bat suit, my self-made bat suit, which is basically armor, and I will just use the rules option that it just gives you more hit points, because obviously armor helps you to stay in the fight longer, and this is represented by more hit points, which are by its nature an abstracted thing of or measure of doing things. And I got these nice little hit point counters here where you can actually adjust your hit points. I find them very neat. I got 6 of them, different colors, so this will be the bat, and you see it is set to 9 because, yes, my bat suit, I'm stacking the odds seriously in my favor here. My bat suit gives me 4 additional hits, so it almost doubles my hit points. So instead of 5, I can take 9 hits. All right, so and we will see how this goes. And so we will get started. Continuing using Sharpmountain Solo. Let me get my notes here real quick. That's the wrong journal to get my pictures out. And you can see I've already set up this funhouse here because if you remember during the last episode, the bat finally, after a few botched skill challenges and a random encounter, finally managed to uncover the likely hideout. He uncovered this abandoned funhouse at a carnival area or circus area, and the entrance, so it's painted white, and the entrance door is in a painted mouth with white teeth with thin black lines, so it all looks pretty much like the Jester looks. So the bat thinks that this might be their hideout, and this is where we will pick up tonight's game. Okay, so I got my my scrap paper here, and I got the bat statted up here because actually my combat close is 5, so I'm a pretty good combatant, but somehow with the opposed rolls it didn't matter a lot. So I'm going to change that. Okay, so I got my intimidating bat suit, I got a utility belt, climbing claws, thieves tools, batarangs, caltrops. But I'm unskilled with batarangs because I have combat ranged is the default 8, so I can't score critical hits with batarangs actually because I'm unskilled, but I'm more of a close combatant guy anyhow. So let's just see how this goes. Okay, so we are all set up here. This is my counter, and yeah, so I'm scouting out this warehouse from the rooftop of an alleyway, and let's just determine if there are guards in front of the door. So on a 1, 2, 3 D6 decider, there are guards. No, okay, I'm lucky for one. So from this rooftop here, I scout out the area, and I'm looking for movement, and I'm listening, and I can't hear anything. So I make my way down from the roof and sneak up to the door, which warrants a sneaking roll. 2d6. Let's just say, I don't know if I already burnt my advantages. Let's just say no, because I think it was a new night, a new patrol, so I start with 2 advantages, but I'm not going to use them. Sneaking, I got to roll a 6 or higher, and I got an 8. Okay, so I sneak up to the door successfully, and I listen closely at the door, so to see if I can hear anything. I don't know if there's a skill for perception, but I don't have it, so it'll be an 8. Let me check the skill list real quick. So there is survival tracking, which would be tracking, also would mean for me perception. So I don't have it, so it is a difficulty 8. Gotta roll 8 or higher to maybe hear something. Oh, look, it's an 8. Okay, so let's the D6 decider again. 1, 2, 3, no, 4, 5, no, 1, 2, 3, there are people in there that I hear. Or there are people in there, and if they're in there, I would hear them. So on 1, 2, 3, there are people. No, okay, so all is calm. So I listen at the door, I can't hear anything. So I try to open the door. On a 1, 2, 3, it's locked. It is open even, so I'm having a roll now. I'm afraid that I use up all my good dice karma with these pseudo important rolls, but when it matters, I probably get my butt kicked, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, so yeah, so I open the door and it opens, and actually it's dark. It is there's no illumination, only the pale moonlight that falls in from the outside as I open the door, so I actually can't see very well. But in my utility belt, of course, there is a small torch. So not like a real long wooden torch, but like a smaller torch with yeah, almost like candle wax. So it's a smaller torch. It doesn't burn that long, but it fits into or onto my utility belt. So I get out a small torch, and because of course there's no night vision, I don't have dark vision. So these are the medieval times. So even the bat needs a torch sometimes. So I light a torch and make my way into the room. And in this room, there are these like mirrors and walls with funny pictures, and of course there is a stairway leading downstairs. Yeah, let's just say that these are stairs leading down. So these are like mirrors and walls, and you can see the reflection. Some mirrors are cracked, and I slowly make my way towards the stairway, and I got the feeling that there might be a trap here. So let's roll if there's a trap. 1, 2, 3, there's a trap. Yes, there is a trap. So do I notice the trap? I have the thievery skill, which means I'm also good at noticing skills, and I'm keeping my advantage for the combats that are probably going to happen. So I'm using thievery to maybe detect traps or a trap. and of course snake eyes. So I don't detect the trap. I actually trigger it. So, and let's just say it's a bolt trap, crossbow bolt trap, and they have a trap skill value of 7. So let's roll, and because they are sort of skilled, because it's a value of 7, the trap could deal a critical hit. So 7 or above, it's a hit. I take 1 point of damage, and if I roll 11, 12, I would even take 2 points of damage. 5. Okay, so the trap misses. So for the cinematics, let's just say it doesn't miss, but I approach the stairs, I hear this click, and instinctively jump backwards, and poof, the bolts, 2 bolts, poof, poof, they, I barely make it. They are stuck in the walls, and I'm not affected. Okay, so I look around and carefully continue my way down the stairway. Okay, so the stairway leads into a cellar room. So, but as I'm halfway down the stairs, and I can already see that there's light coming from this room. So this room is sort of illuminated. So, and I can hear faint voices, and there's also a funny smell. I can't really. Let's make a lore roll. 8. Yes, my lore is 7. So I identify the smell as some sort of alchemical or chemical sulfurous smell. So some chemical alchemistical substance. So it's not like a natural spell, like, I don't know, damp wet walls or a rotten carcass or anything. It's something artificial, as if they were cooking up something down there, so, or nearby in the area. So there's the smell, and because I see light down there, I take this little torch and I put it up at the first stairway, because I don't need it yet, and if I have to go back upstairs, I would still have this light source. And I let's put this picture here so you can see it better. So, and I sneak down the stairways. Let's make another sneaking roll. I got 6 and I got a 7. Yes, so I successfully sneak down, and there's a large cauldron here in this room, and there is a door here. So there's a door here and a door here, and there's like this cauldron, and there are shelves here that have vials, powders, some substances in them. And at the cauldron there is, let me get something out here. There's someone cooking up something. So a robed figure, doesn't really look like a combatant, probably an alchemist or something, is cooking up something, but he is of course guarded or accompanied or supervised, whatever you want to call it, by 2, let's make it obvious, by 2 thugs that I've seen before that have this strange outfit style, these strange suits, and this guy even has got his face painted as a clown or has a clown mask. So I've encountered this type before. So, but they haven't noticed me yet because I made my sneak roll. Okay, so the alchemist can take 4 hits, and the thugs, they can take 2 hits, and they're all unskilled, so their value is 8 for whatever they do, except for the alchemist. His alchemistic stuff is a 6, but I don't know if that would do him any good. So yeah, I make my way down, and I crouch, and I get a battering out, and I jump down the stairs, the last part of the stairs, and as I hit the floor, I immediately throw a battering at the closest thug. So I'm unskilled, it's an 8. I'm using one of my advantages, but I can't score a crit, and it's an 8. Okay, lucky I used, oh no, I wouldn't, so it's 10, wouldn't be a crit though. Crit is 11 or 12, but that is that henchman over there. Let me get a little die out just to mark their damage or hits. These little red dice, they're pretty useful. I only use them to mark damage. I don't use them actually to roll stuff. Let me get another one out. Or 2, 3. Okay, so. And then, so that was the surprise round, and now we're going to roll initiative, and I'm not going to re-roll initiative every round. It's just too much of a hassle for me. I'm just too bad at keeping track of this stuff. So it's just, I just determine who goes first, and then it's easy because I know it's side-based. So if all they went, I go, and I don't have to worry about, I don't know, did I win initiative? Was it my turn? Or they're still going? So I'm just not good at this stuff. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, it's in the hero's favor. It's not. Okay, so, but I got my surprise in. So as I make my way down, this thug who's already wounded approaches me and attacks, and now no opposed roll. He needs an 8 and he can crit. That's a 4, so he misses. And now this guy, he comes up and hits me. They have clubs. That's a 9, so that's a hit. So I'm at 8. So small little hit. And now it's this guy's turn. This guy bailed, so he takes this door and disappears. I don't know where he disappears to, but he disappears. And now they have acted. Now it's my turn. I'm going to focus on this wounded guy. He's got like the battering in his shoulder, so it's close combat. I only need a 5. And I did burn 1 advantage. So I mark this here. And now I need a 5. I'm not using advantage. Oh, look, it's a 7. All right, so that's 1 point of damage. They only have 2. So I take this guy out with a kick to the kneecap and a karate chop to the throat. He is out. Okay, so that was my turn. So now it's this guy's turn. He attacks. He needs an 8. Oh, look, it's a 10, but he can't crit. Okay, so, pow! I take 1 point of damage. I'm at 7. Now my turn. Attacking. Melee. 8. That's 1 point of damage. Pow! And now it's his turn. And, yeah, that's a 4. He misses. My turn again. 6. That's a hit because I only need 5. So again, pow, pam. Remember this 60s Bat series with Adam Adam West as Batman, and yeah, and when they had the zap and pow, so yeah, just imagine that. So I'm at 7, took 2 hits, took out 2 henchmen, and yeah, what I will do, so I move up to the cauldron and I kick the cauldron over to whatever is in there. So of course I take a step back that I'm not hurt by the hot liquid, but of course I want to spoil their progress or ruin whatever they were doing because it's probably nothing good. So I kick over the cauldron and the hot liquid, I can't stop, so I just take a step back, the hot liquid, yeah, what means disperses? No, it's scattered along the floor, and then I also kick over, pow, those shelves so that all the vials and powders shatter. So I ruin basically their stuff, and then I make my way again into the next room. So this is like a holodeck, so it moves. So now that's the next room. But in the next room there is, this is sort of like a barracks living room, and there are no other doors here. There are also shelves here, and in this room we actually have this alchemist guy, but also this woman, Harleen Finn, and I got a shout out here to one of my spelunkers who commented and suggested this name. So that's Harley Finn, non-trademarked, and the alchemist, and they also have 2 henchmen with them, and she even got her own counter. So she is pink, she's got 5 hit points. The alchemist, you know what, I still have a couple of these counters. Let's just take the blue one for the alchemist. It fits his outfit. He's at 3. So he's at 3, Harley Finn at 5, and those henchmen, they have 2. So I will use the dice, and I got 7. That's my counter. So, and Harley Finn goes, "Oh, you're not nice, ruining my poor Puddin's stuff. That's not nice. My Puddin will be upset, and I don't like Puddin upset. If Puddin is upset, he's sometimes mean to Harley. So we gotta make Puddin happy by smashing your skull. Get him, boys!" And they move forward, but she does as well. And the alchemist, he stays back for now. I don't know exactly what he does, but let's just roll initiative. 1, 2, 3 in the hero's favor. 2 in my favor. Okay, so yeah, I want to reduce enemy numbers. A little metagaming here. So of course I don't know that Puddin can take 5 hits. No, it's not Puddin, it's Harley, and they only 2, but I suspect as much. So I move up to this guy and attack. 5 or higher. 6. Yeah, that's a hit, but not a crit. Pow! So I smack him. All right, so Puddin, no, it's Harley, but she actually's got stats. So her skill was actually 6. So she can take 5 hits, and her skill is 6. So she is skilled. So she can actually also crit. Her skill is 6. She can take 5 hits. But let's do this guy first. So I attacked. This guy hasn't acted yet. So he attacks. He's got to hit an 8. No, not good enough. Okay, so I block. So, but now Harleen comes up. take this, mean boy. And with her hammer, she needs a 6 and she can crit. Oh, but it's only a 5. So she misses, so I easily dodge the hammer. But we still have one more goon. He walks up to me and he needs an 8. 8, he's got it on the spot. So pow, I take 1, I'm at 6. All right, next round, my turn. Concentrating on the wounded hitman that has 1 hit, not using advantage. And that is 7. Okay, so pow, second hit, he's out. Okay, and now that was my turn, so now it's easy for me to keep track. I know these 2 guys are going. So let's do the henchman first. He needs an 8. And it's only a 6. And now Puddin, Harley, she's got 6. Somehow I like Puddin better. Okay, it's a 9. It's not a crit, but it's a hit. Pow! She smacks me 1 with her hammer. Oof! Take an oof, but yeah, my armor protects me. Okay, so they both acted my turn. I'm targeting the henchman. Oh, damn it, should have used it. So it's a 3, it's a miss. So I missed this round, and now it's their turn. The henchman, he needs an 8. That's a 5. Puddin, Harley needs a 6. Doesn't count. They all got to go through the chute, even though that was a 1. But look at this, almost snake eyes. So he still stands back. He's fiddling with something underneath his rope. So not rope. So my turn. Okay, so I got to... I want to take this guy out. So I'm using my second advantage. Hopefully getting a crit, 11 or higher, to deal 2 points to take him out with one strike. All right, so let's see. Damn it, no. Okay, so but still it's an 8. Pow! He takes 1 hit, so he hasn't taken a hit so far, damn it. Okay, and that was my second advantage. Now the henchman. That is a 9, that's a hit. So I'm at 4, damn it. Okay, so Puddin, I'm just calling her Puddin now, but it's Harley. Whew, 10, almost a crit. 11 would be a crit. So, but pow, that's a hit. Oh, damn it. So, okay, I got to pick up the pace here. So I burned my advantages. It's my turn. Henchman. Yes, barely. 5, but that's enough. Pow, second hit. Henchman goes down. And that was me. So now it's Harley. You're a mean person. I will tell Puddin, she goes. And rolls a 7, which is enough because her skill, damn, I'm at 2. I gotta regroup, I think. Oh, damn it. Okay, so yeah, they can wear me down, but it still feels more heroic than the last time. I gotta admit that. Okay, so my turn. No advantages to burn. Please. Yeah, it's a 6. All right, so pow. Arlene is at 4. And now, do I know this guy? I'm at 2. It's hard enough as it is. So if she crits, I will be in bad shape. So I hit her. So now it's her turn. She needs a 6 or higher. No! I knew it! It's a crit! No! Oh, damn it. Okay, so that's 2 hits. So that would take me to 0. I gotta make a fitness roll to stay on my feet. Okay, so you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say that I'm at 0 HP now, but it's so whenever I gotta make a fitness roll. If I make a fitness roll, I keep standing and I keep fighting. And whenever I take damage, I gotta make a fitness roll. And if I fail the fitness roll, I'm out of the fight. But since this is like a prequel, obviously I can't die because I'm already dead. I died fighting the Cult of Owls. So that would just mean I have to retreat. But let's make this fitness roll. Sadly, I don't have any more advantages to burn, but I need a 6 or higher. Not an impossible task. Oh, yes, it is an impossible task for me. I roll a 5. Okay, so Harleen, she swings her hammer, ooh, knocks the wind out of me, throws me backwards a little. I can feel that I'm actually worn down. So for the cinematics, I make a stop kick. I push her back. Ouch! She goes, and I make my way up the stairs and retreat for now. But I spoiled their whatever it is that they were doing, and I know where their hideout is. And I'm at 30 minutes, so I think this is a good point to end this episode. But I just wanted to give you a small feedback. So I like this hit system much better. It felt more cinematic, and it's certainly faster. And I like it better if I don't reroll initiative. It's too much of a hassle for me. So actually, I really enjoyed this episode much more than the last episode. Even though I still had to retreat, I did some damage. And yeah, I think it's just a neat little system, this Sharpmountain Solo. I will definitely, yeah, obviously continue using it for this series. But you know me, I also like sci-fi stuff, and it's cross-genre. So you might even, I don't know, see some form of Nash Duncan in the future seeing this, or some other character, maybe some classic fantasy, I don't know, but it is a nice fun system, and it is actually so much fun to throw these d6s down this dice tower chute. So I really enjoy that. Yeah, so those are closing words. Yeah, as always, I thank you for watching and for all your support. And remember, this is the last couple of days of my Drive-Thru RPG sale, 50% off on all my products. I think up until Friday morning or so. So be quick about it if you want to pick stuff up. For example, this beautiful framework, I think it's $2.99, so it's $1.50. I mean, it's $1.50. I mean, yeah, basically, you can't go wrong with it. Yeah, so pick it up, and yeah, as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Until the next video, bye bye.